And we're live. Just doing a sound check. Make sure we're checking the sounds.
Sounds are being checked. How about the microphone? Where are we? There we are. How about the microphone? Oh yeah. Where are we?
Testes. 1, 2, 3.
On both sides. There we go.
Okay, so
Sound check.
there we go. The sound check has sound checked. Welcome to Web Presence Wednesday. So today I was planning on talking about how we manifest our digital footprint on the market. Let's see if I can't maneuver that a little. Fuck you, shiny head. So where was I? Okay, digital footprint on the market. Basically, what I want to talk today about, one of our network members is actually going to start, or actually has started testing actual paid ads. And we're not going to talk to her. Well done, sound chicks.
Thanks.
There we go. We are not going to talk to her yet. She wants to do 4 to 6 weeks of data analysis before they come with a full understanding of how organic, how paid versus organic has affected her sales and business. Now, I'm going to let you know that we are not going to be discussing exactly, how much money she's making. We're going to be talking about conversions, conversion rate, engagement rate, and how these things have changed pre versus post paid ads. But I just wanted to put this part of this out there. That's A, on the horizon, and B, it really begs the question to pay for ads or to not pay for ads. As of current, none of our projects actually have any paid promotions going on. Like I am relying like 100% on viral and organic engagement and reach. Solely because I feel it's important to like fully exhaust that process before we go and move on to paid advertisements. I even shamelessly plug in the middle of my Comfortable Lives videos a lot of our projects that we do here in the studio, as it were.
Right.
Speaking of which, if you do wish to be like specifically included, you can. That's a possibility. You would have to contact me, and we would have to figure that out outside of this forum, because I haven't really. I thought about it, but I haven't really like put too much thought into it because, well, it's it's an aside thing, and Comfortable Lives has like a very niche audience, I suppose we could say. Hey, Donna.
Yep.
Can you
Coffee you up?
coffee me up? Thank you. I got tackled today by the kitty. She's so darn cute in her little shirt thing. So there's that. Also, another important factor in the in our presence, and right now it's updating. So it has like a little Android thingy bob in there. Your devices. I can't stress enough. Having a decent device that operates properly, that operates well, is incredibly important to the outcome of your appearance online. Not so much of, oh, look, I have the newest phone and it's pretty. It's the functionality of newer devices. As time moves forward, these things get better. That's just the way these things work. And I will tell you right now, this hulky piece of junk that I just transferred all the information off of onto this one cost 4 times as much 5 years ago than this did just last week. So that's something to keep in mind. Technology, generally, when the market is allowed to operate with little to no regulation, things get cheaper. Quality increases. It's the reason why the space shuttle hasn't really significantly changed in the past 40, 50 years at this point. 40 years? 40 years. No, 50. I'm an idiot. 50 years. And in that span of time, cell phones were A, created, B, advanced to the point where a computer 10 years ago doesn't match this thing. I mean, a computer 10 years ago, to be fair, is about around the same level as my old phone, my 5-year-old phone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the phone I just gotten. So as much as you may think, oh well, I don't really want to spend the money on a new device, the utility and overall what's the word I'm looking for? I really need that coffee. The utility and overall functionality of newer devices has grown by leaps and bounds, and does so every year or two. I understand the whole idea of like planned obsolescence, and where we may be thinking, oh well, the reason why that happens is because they just want you to buy a new thing every year. I don't think that's necessarily the case with phone technology in general. Phone technology in general, especially when you get away from things like as far as things like Apple products are concerned, I can agree with you there, because Apple's been lagging about 3 versions behind most Android devices, so they are planning for obsolescence. But if you know the devices that Apple's lagging behind, it's not so much planned obsolescence as it is the new discovery. And oh, hey, look, here's James with there you go. Upgrading your equipment and software shows that you are trying to get better, and that's really the case. Is it shows that you're willing to put the effort in, you're willing to invest in yourself, and that's an indicator to potential customers, potential investors, that you may be worth their investment. Their purchasing your products is not going to be a, oh well, we got to show you're serious. And that's the thing is having that staying power and not disappearing. Yes. I didn't think you meant 8 serious. So yeah, the whole thing is people don't want to buy products from a company that's just not going to be there in a week or a month or a year. They want that staying power. It's the reason why, regardless of how far technology advances, aside from the very few and far between viral cases where people turn their businesses into successes in weeks or a month, it usually takes about a year, because it's a year of consistently plugging at it, showing that you're willing to show up, that you're going to be there, that you're going to take the time, you're going to put the effort in, you're going to invest in yourself, you're going to make sure that your product, your content is 100% uh, uh, what you're all about. Yeah. But yeah, I even got like everything all switched over. Okay, good, great, thanks. So like my new phone looks exactly like my old phone. Like I literally just sucked everything right out of one phone and put it in the other. But it's these small indicators that let your customers know that you want to be there and you want to serve the market. You want to serve them, and that you like coffee. It's delicious and it makes your brain go, "Hey, look, we're awake." Um, and that you're willing to do whatever it takes to uh, ensure that you're giving the best quality product, and that you are serving your customer base better than potential competition. Um, so that's sort of like a real kicker. A lot of people, and this has to do with uh, something I talked about in Comfortable Lies, actually. Sitcom culture. There's a meme going around about how you try something new and you're not immediately good at it. Oh, you suck at it and you give up. Well, unfortunately, that's exactly how the world works. You try something new, you're not really good at it. It has nothing to do with ADHD. It has nothing to do with being a former gifted kid or anything like that. It's just the way it is. It's very discouraging when you try new things that you aren't immediately the best. I will tell you from experience of trying new things and failing probably more times than most people have tried new things at all. It is how we become better. We expand our abilities and we learn. So we've been programmed by our televisions, by our programming on televisions, that that either A, we're automatically good at things, or it's a 30-minute montage away from being, well, a 30-second montage away from being the best at it, better than anybody else that's been doing it for years, months, years, decades, what have you. And that's just not realistic. I mean, we've been programmed to believe very unrealistic things. It's really the people who are experts. I'll bring this around to my personal project, playing music. The people who are experts at playing music, okay, will tell you that, yeah, sure, some people start off a little bit better than others, but in the end, if you're not practicing, you're going to end up being terrible. Period. You're never going to get better. where you're at is where you're going to be, and that's it. And it'll only get worse from there because you become predictable, blah, 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 blah. So this is something to keep in mind. When you go, oh, well, I'm not making my sales, I'm not making any money, you're not supposed to immediately. And that's reality. You're not supposed to immediately. You're not supposed to open up a business and then, oh, look, I'm making $1,000 a week. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way in the real world with a physical brick and mortar business, and it doesn't work that way in the real world in a digital business. It only works that way on your television, and we need to really actually consciously separate ourselves from entertainment reality, because it leads to very toxic ends, so to speak. So yeah, another example of investment in our own thing is the camera. Perfect example right there. We went from a simple orb webcam that I don't even know where it is anymore if it hasn't been thrown in the trash. That gave like stop motion video, and then we progressed as we tested new and better equipment, ranging up the scale of price, of course, finally to get to this point where I think this was actually the most expensive camera that we had purchased, but it wasn't like most expensive by a lot. It was like more expensive than the last one by like $10.
Right.
Yeah, like James here, perfect point. It took him 3 months to finally pay himself $300, and well, that's actually exceptionally good by comparison to most cases. And of course, results always vary. So with that entire evolution, while we were testing cameras, I was shooting videos for India Learning Music Tutor. Shameless plug of my music tutoring services. And now I'm at the position where, okay, I'm really satisfied with the quality of our video, the quality of our audio. I now have to reshoot almost every single video that we did, using multi-camera technology, being able to edit the audio in a realistic fashion, giving me better EQ, all of the odds and ends that we really just didn't have in the beginning, and that we developed throughout time. Well, now we got to put it all together to package the best version of what we've been trying to put out there up until then. Even so, I'm also probably going to reshoot a much more dynamic and engaging commercial. But that's not going to be this week. This week, I really got to knuckle down on getting more of the exercises and basic technique videos done. I need to get cranking with that again. Also, I have another Comfortable Lies to shoot by Friday. That's the schedule. We get it shot Friday, gives me days to edit it, and then all is right with the world, and I can, post it on Tuesday without worry whether or not I have it shot, if it's shot well. The whole I'm not burning my candle. Well, I am burning my candle at both ends, but I'm doing it a little smarter so I can hold on to the candle a little bit longer. So that's generally just about what I wanted to say is in regard to really like keeping your your web presence current in technology and increasing the impact of your digital footprint. My hope is that eventually we'll have some like real data analytics on paid product promotion or content promotion to be able to really feed your knowledge on whether or not that's going to be worth it or the right fit for your business or your type of establishment or your type of content creation. Again, these types of tests, they take a lot longer time wise, but I wasn't really sure what this particular network member was planning on talking about up until after I talked about them potentially being on the show Friday about it. So I'm still looking for a Feature Friday person. I'm going to reach out to a couple of the people I shouted out to see if they want to come on and talk about their stuff. But if anyone else out there has a person, send it my way, or is a person, send it my way.
Get on over here.
Donna, why are you hiding over there?
Oh, it's just
Donna's hiding behind the boom here.
not really hiding. Just
She's hiding.
doing stuffs. Just the sound check, man.
And you are a valued member of the Network Live at 5:30 show.
Coffee getter.
Valued member of the Network Live at 5:30 show.
Member, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
You are what you eat. Buzzing. All right. Anyway. I think that's pretty much all I got. I really have no idea what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. I'm going to have to figure that out tomorrow and start actually doing some homework on that. I really haven't gotten any feedback as to whether or not anybody wanted any type of coaching in that direction, like with marketing and the psychology of marketing. So I really, I'm not really putting 100% of the effort that I could be putting. Well, I'm not putting 100% of the effort, which would be pulling effort away from other things because, well, there's only 100%. Into that project because I'm not gonna, if you build it they will come, because I'm already building so many other things. Eventually I'm going to run into the same situation I had a couple of weeks ago where I was completely burned out and completely fried, and I was obviously not giving my best to. Nothing's ever gonna get you down. Come on, learn the words, Donna.
Sorry.
Where was I? Okay, no, I wasn't giving my best, and it painfully showed. I mean, granted, I'm not being paid for the Live at 5:30. The network doesn't really generate income for me, even in the sense that if someone buys network merch, it really just maintains the network. It keeps
Printing press alive.
Yeah, it fuels the website. It fuels the account at StreamYard, CoSchedule, and other stuff like that. That allows me to monitor and analyze what works and what doesn't work in regard to organic and viral advertising. I may, if the future is kind financially wise, as far as selling merch and stuff like that is concerned, I may consider entering into the whole paid promotion foray, but that really is dependent on if people want to buy mugs and things like that at the Sacred Agora.
The Sacred Agora. Come visit the Sacred Agora.
As seen down there, where you can buy printed artwork on shirts and other accessories by the one and only Donna Van Meter. Other merch for the network, Comfortable Lies, ILMT, to help support any of the other projects that we have going on as well, because all of those things are actually, funded out of yours truly.
Out of pocket.
And as much as I'm keeping that stuff going as best I can, I'm not afraid to say, hey, guys, I might need some help. So there you go. There's that. I'm not saying I require help to keep going, but if I could get help.
Hey, if you want to tip us,
Yeah. Just like if you come to the Bard and Broad, you'll there is
buy me a coffee.
a link for buy me a coffee and for my Cash App. The reason why those are there is to help fund all of these projects. That reminds me, I gotta put that on the new phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely
Another
forgot.
chore, another task.
Another task. And also I have to put the Bard and Broad stuff up on the site because I didn't do it last night because
They have it.
tacos
Tacos and cats.
and then
Taco
kitties.
cats.
So now that we're rounding around that 30-minute mark, and I'm kind of rambling, and I don't think anybody really wants to listen to me ramble on that long. Besides that, I have obviously stuff I still have to finish working on with the phone, with the website. I have some shooting that I really need to start doing tonight, and I still need to make dinner. Ooh, how about we do like a chili with rice, because we have the red beans. We have the taco meat. We just marry the two together in a unholy formation of deliciousness.
Yes.
Yeah. So now I'm starting to talk about food. And that's always trouble.
My tumbler.
So thanks everybody for showing up, coming by, interacting. I always appreciate everybody's words, input, encouragement, and
Advice.
Advice.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Stay safe out there, and we will see you tomorrow for Theory Thursday. Where is it? There it is.